Alright, so today I got a clutch of macklot pythons hatching, which is Liasis mackloti. These guys are kind of tough to see what they're going to look like when they first hatch. They're almost just like, they look kind of black until they first shed. So here I've got a little bit of an older baby from one of my previous litters. This room is just very hard to show because the overhead light kind of washes everything out. But you can see, you know, they're just speckly with almost like a golden headpiece. And this is just one, another female that I held back that I'm going to raise up. But they're a wicked python. Like I always say, they're one of the most underrated pythons because they can just be so chill. But people base it off the babies. The babies have a lot of attitude at first. There you go. But yeah, really neat. Another cool Indo-python. I'm going to throw this girl in a container here. This clutch was 18 eggs. No slugs. And it looks like all 18 are still good. I mean, we'll find out. All the babies aren't out yet. There's still, you know, a few hanging out in the egg. You can kind of see. They're all doing their thing there. I haven't cut any eggs. The way I like to do it these days is I just wait until the majority of the clutch is pipped on their own. And then from there, you know, if there's a couple stragglers, I'll just make an opening in the egg and let them come out on their own if they want. This is kind of cool. Well, of course he poked his head back in. But yeah, this guy here, sticking his little nose out. Let's see what they're like. These guys and the water pythons and the Savu pythons, like all the Liasis babies except for the olives are just feisty. The olives are a little bit smarter, it seems. They think before they bite. So just little babies. And typical routine with these, you know, I'll put them all in just in probably 2 separate tubs. The same tubs as I'm using for the eggs, just on moist paper towel, and they'll stay in there for the first week or however long until they shed their skin. And then at that point, I just separate them all out and put them in their own tubs, start feeding trials. You can see there's, you know, an empty egg. You can kind of see the fluid in there. But they have no problem pipping on their own. I used to cut eggs a lot, but I've just realized that they don't need it. This is a little fatty. Yeah, wicked little snakes. This one's peeing on me. And they usually tame down within the first year or so. Like after these guys shed their skin, they'll be little biting machines. But give them a year, or even customers that get them that actually work towards taming them, they tame down really quickly. And the macklots are no problem for me. They always start feeding on frozen thawed, no issues. So I'll get, usually what I like to do is, if they take 5 meals back to back without skipping one, then they're for sale. This one's already striking, he's a feisty one. Whereas if they skip a meal, the count starts again. And then they're not available until they take 5 meals without skipping. But yeah, wicked little python, 6-7 foot for an adult. You can see, if you go back, I've got videos. I've got a video just explaining macklots in general. And then I also have, I think, 1 or 2 videos of pulling eggs from macklots, including this clutch. So you could see the mother if you like. And then everything's kind of late for me this year. Like I had other stuff that was due to lay. Everything's laying later, lizards included. These eggs I was expecting to hatch like a week ago. So it's just a really weird year for me. I am still waiting on some other stuff to lay. But I figured I would do a quick intermission video and show you these baby macklots. And then I should have more stuff laying, and then next to hatch would be the baby Bismarck ring pythons. So yeah, stay tuned for that. For now, think about these little baby macklot pythons.